childhood family life. That's memory of family. That was part of the very closeness that we grew up with.
That's my grandmother. She left Cairo more than 50 years ago, and her perception of the city became frozen in amber. Her Cairo floats like an ice cream castle in the air, a city where men sell bright pink cotton candy on busy intersections, and exotic birds drive by on motorbikes, where countless bakeries sell old women fresh bread, where men tinker in their workshops while cats seek shelter in the shade, where the skies at dusk bloom with murmuring pigeons and hypnotic calls for prayer. My grandmother's Cairo is perfumed with rose water, sweet mangoes, and nostalgia. When she returns, she's once again a young girl that... Ew, this is disgusting. Too sentimental. I can't begin like this. Dear tourist, you are probably traveling to Cairo seeking 1,001 adventures. You long to be frozen in time, lost in a mystical and medieval fantasia. Perhaps you will take the opportunity to cosplay Lawrence of Arabia as you don native costumes and take your customary camel ride. You will visit the famous square where you will recall frightening images of the Arab street, and you will be grateful you hail from a more civilized place. You will venture through sepia-toned alleyways and bazaars, where you will confront teeming hordes of colorful Oriental archetypes.
Go, madame! Quickly! No video, madame! No video!
Maybe you will pity the natives, pity the children selling cheap trinkets, pity the veiled women and the desperate men. But don't worry, you'll go back to your luxury hotel room and fall asleep in sheets made from 100% Egyptian cotton. Okay, now I sound way too angry. I actually want people to like this film. Let me start again. Do street dogs dream of home? Are they aware they share a city with aristocrats and beggars, religious extremists and wannabe influencers? Do they hear the cacophony of gossip, traffic, commerce, and grace? Do they notice the lingering odor of antiquity? What do they think of as they walk between the immortal monuments and dilapidated buildings? Do they sense the glory and humiliation? Do they see the lurid kaleidoscope of lights flecked throughout the city, the electric flickering of giant billboards advertising pizza and real estate, the ubiquitous vanity of men lining up to take identical Instagram photos under unforgiving spotlights? Does the dim glow of dusty apartments provide comfort under dense skies? Do they feel the warmth of the sun filtering through ancient windows? Are they aware of the other creatures they share the streets with? The songbirds that mostly tolerate the contaminated air? The emaciated horses and the diseased strays? Do the human cruelties of such a fickle metropolis invade their nightmares? Or do they dream of Cairo the way my grandmother does? Does the unrelenting honking and boisterous bartering fade into a pleasant mirage? An eternal haze sired by the sun and sand, casting the city in amber light. My grandmother left Cairo when she was barely an adult. She had just married my grandfather, an ambitious man searching for opportunities that Egypt could not provide. He told her that they would go to America for education, then swiftly return. It would be a temporary, round-trip adventure. My grandfather lied. He never intended to come back. She would be exiled from her homeland, for more than half a century. This would be my grandmother's last trip to Cairo. She has reached the age when it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye to the bakeries, the orange sun, the magical little moments, and the beautiful little lives. Goodbye to the sisters she had been forced to leave behind. Goodbye to the ghosts she was too far away to mourn. She was too old, too tired to ever make this homecoming again.
Mostly this, I feel bad. I feel sad that my life didn't go the way it was supposed. No, it's nothing supposed to be. But I mean,
لاشكي وابكي واحكي بلكي يا غزال